Amandla awethu Amandla comrades Emantombe awubizanga mfundisi awubizanga mfundisi
No, we can't start without a prayer. Otherwise, we will be in trouble. Askis, right to Congress. Yo, I been Savali Minyan. Comrade Matabo, Muruti, Comrade Matabo, Muruti, Jojo Waname. Yours is a Shayana, Padre Fundis. Urena waka Chesomu waka It's soirée. Homo amodimo. Haibo. Homo modi. Zaeka. Homo amodimo. Modimo kikweta Zaeka Haizali umpitlela Kimaketi Haisali umpitlela
Ompile mageti fela mageti Anna lwena re thapela ate ke manyaka ka wena nako ke yona kgwedi ke yona selemo ke sona bua Modimo etsa mosebetsi wa re ke ba ga dumella Modimo matla mohle hore re lo ema ka thoko tlo moya wa nnete wa tjheseho kena dipelong tse batang mo re ileng ra fosetsana teng e re ha re tswa ka dikgoro re lo ba le sefela se reng e sale re ihlatswa teng re ntse re bina topollo theowa moya wa nnete wa tjheseho re kopa o kene dipelong tsa bana ba hao ba tsebe of God say amen.
Matla, Aruna, Matimba, Aina, all power. Pambili ANC, Pambili. Pambili the Communist Party, Pambili. Pambili the Kosatu, Pambili. Pambili the Sango, Pambili. Pambili the Veterans League, Pambili. Pambili the Women's League, Pambili. Pambili the Youth League, Pambili. Pambili the PYA, Pambili. Thank you very much, Comrade Chairperson of the session, Comrade Mandombela, convener of the IPC, all members of the IPC. You are hosting us with a number of NEC members who are here. I must give you respect, employees of the NEC who are here. I arrived here yesterday at 10. I was eating breakfast here at 10 yesterday. Ready to open the conference and drafted physically. Now, that's why I thought it was important for us to pray before we start. Otherwise, ningabana bafanelwe imithandazo. Into enifaneleyo bantu base-Free State yimithandazo ka. Enye into can't help you. So, siqale ngomthandazo ngoku, let's hope that there will be peace. Comrade, I want to start off by apologizing to the IPC. On the January 8th, we didn't give the IPC space to welcome us here. It was not because we thought that we should suppress them. In the process of cutting the program and minimize it, it was very hot. We cut them. So I apologize to all of you, Comrade Duwan. My apologies for that. But I knew, Uti, you all thought that it was a question of time management and all that. It was an oversight on our part. Number two, before I say anything that is deviating from what I'm going to say now, let me congratulate the Free State for leading matric results for many, many years. What is happening in education shows us what is possible in the Free State. It is not happening. I'm going to talk about that. It is not happening. But when it comes to education, we see what is possible in this province. It's a very important province. It's very strategically located. Its influence, if it can graduate. This province produced President Mahaban, who was the president of the ANC twice. Does not a little contribution by province. When the Youth League kicked out Dr. Puma, this province gave us President Moroka. That reflects the standing of the Free State in the African National Congress. Now, but it is not given, it's not a gift, it's a role you earn. With the behavior that I'm witnessing here, you'll have to work double hard to regain that influence. You have just given us a Secretary General. The village in the city, he's just a boy, he's just a boy. I am a boy, a Secretary General. This province has given us a Secretary General. We must appreciate. Now, you know, I was talking to few NEC members. The city, within Lenimokutu, this a boy. I said, if I was Mbalo, I wouldn't respond to that. You know why? When I mentor a young man, and then I see him as a young man forever. He doesn't talk about that young man, he talks about me. It means I constitute a cul-de-sac. I must be able to produce people and they grow and overtake me and they become my leaders. And then I'm playing my role as a leader. But I don't want to get into that space. It's your space. From where I'm seated, comrade, Malula is not a boy. He is the Secretary General of the ANC. Now, I think let's start from appreciating the work done by the Interim Provincial Committee and all other structures involved in the preparation for the Provincial Conference. I must say, I'm excited that we're having a Provincial Conference. I'm disappointed that only 2 regions have gone to their own regional conferences. Okay. Excited, we have a Provincial Conference. The Free State will now have a structure. I'm disappointed that out of the 5 regions, only 2 have held their regional conferences. Even the 2, there are serious efforts to destabilize those 2. It is the duty of ANC members, comrades, and activists to save the ANC at all levels. At all levels. You will save the ANC in the Free State. You are not going to ask for any national person to save you. We will deploy NEC members to the province. Those NEC members will only complement your work. Now, between June and July, we visited regions, all the regions in the Free State, all 5 of them. And we discovered that at the time there was not a single branch that was in good standing. Not one. We sat here, many people say, we were elected in 2015, we were elected in 2017, we were elected many years ago. But we still IBC. There is no BEC that has outlived its term. So when we came here, there was not a single branch that was in good standing. It is quite a breakthrough, the fact that today we had enough branches in good standing to convene a provincial conference. First of all, we must actually congratulate ourselves for making that achievement. You see, when they were having 12 branches, I jumped like a small baby. And they said, you're short of X number. You know, the beauty of having a structure, comrade, is that at least you know where to direct your effort. When you don't have a structure, you are actually working loosely. You don't direct your energy on anything. I prefer a situation where we say the quality of these members were doubtful. When people tell me that, many tell me that the quality of branches is so poor. Members, and 6 million members. Membership of the CPC in China is bigger than this country. That's membership. So it is not a function of that quality that determines the quality of the branch or the quality. It is the work of the leadership. Some of us even want to destroy it, but it's our organization we claim, but want to destroy it. So leadership must pay attention to branches, must pay attention to members individually. We must make our members understand the pledge of the ANC. I don't know. I can imagine that among you there are many members of the Methodist Church. I am not a member of it. But one thing I appreciate with the Methodist Church is that every Sunday, the Methodist Church, they sing Usiak Dumisa. If they have not sung Usiak Dumisa, they feel that they have not gone to church. We must reach that stage about the ANC where a pledge of the ANC which provide basic guidance to all members must be something that we do almost every time we get together. bekufanele bakuqala apha emva komthandazo sesafunda ipledge for all members and new, all of them, sibakhumbuze. Nendawo ezininzi eziqakisayo phana pledge zakuqonda into yoba andsoze ndiparticipate kwi-factions. Xa ugqiba kutsho uphume uyongena kwi-meeting ye-faction. Ithi andinosoze ndiyidivide i-ANC. Xa uphuma apho uyoyidivide i-ANC. But we have a duty to remind one another it's better off without an organization. It's a culture here in the Free State. Many people believe that when there's no ANC and there's just a loose arrangement and friends that we invite to activities of the ANC, this is better. It's a fallacy. As a result of this, any effort to rebuild the organization will always be challenged in the Free State, either through the courts or through disruptions. We've seen that yesterday, the disruption. Actually, I was going back yesterday late. I'm here today. Where I said we must be patient, let's observe the tendency as a Free State of things that if you disrupt an activity of your own organization, you are better off. Therefore, Kauri, you are disrupting your organization, disrupt the organization. I ensure that there is no organization in the Free State. We must keep our eyes open. This province is so important. Nobody talks about it because the province itself has undercut itself and underplayed its role. This you can do, comrade, by putting systems, processes, and resources to fight any sign of this risk that I have listed. They are inherent here, comrade. Now, the culture of walkouts, when we meet in a branch or in a region or in a province, there is a semblance of disagreement. I think I must walk out. Now, so you walk out, so what? You know, in normal formal meetings, when you walk out, all you watch is, do we still have a quorum? If we still have a quorum, we continue. So your walkout will mean nothing if we still have a quorum. If you walk out and we're below quorum, then your walkout has impacted on the organization. But we must get used to this thing of when people walk out, see us, that is anarchy, and it must not stop us from going ahead with the work of the organization. Our comrades, all of you comrades, you must get used to the culture of engaging one another face to face. Okay, tell one another in the face whether you are a piece of rubbish, you are a piece of something else, and so forth. And I say, I must be able to say in the meeting, you are committing a mistake, I'm not a piece of rubbish, I'm not what to say I am this. Then the organization is going to rebuild itself. Once the culture of talking to one another is growing, it's okay. Now, what is important, comrade, is that a growing culture is, I don't run, I'm not an administrator of any WhatsApp group, but I visit almost all of them that are there. When they insult me regularly, I get out of that WhatsApp group. After 3 weeks, I come back. Because by going to those WhatsApp groups, you know what I get? I get the views of people, general views of the people. What is a bad tendency growing in the ANC is this ability of a leader of the ANC like myself taking a public platform and insult the ANC and almost write an obituary of the ANC, would come 2024, siphelile. Siphela njani ngo-2024 sikhona apha? Sibaninzi apha. Ihlezi hall ehulu. Ihlezi kirona. Mara, we go and confess by madoda. 2024 sasiphelile. Ngelo xesha we fear Mickey Mouse parties ezincane. Nicky Moss Party says, man, abantu be-ANC xa be-angry, walk out and join us. And especially Smokuta IPL ANC. ANC cannot be finished by 2024 if we're still this many. The ANC must still be here, it must have a presence, it must be big, it must grow. Now, you see, when we meet like this, I hope these 2 days we are going to use for that. What we try to do in a meeting of this nature is to seek an agreement on organizational matters. We may walk in here having different views, but our job in a meeting of the ANC is to persuade one another until we agree. Now, there's another painful part of this agreement. If we take a decision here by majority, I don't agree. Ndine responsibility, comrade, to be loyal to the decision of the meeting I'm part of. And views are defeated. My primary responsibility is to go out and say, in that meeting, this is the resolution. Don't go and tell people, I didn't agree with it, and therefore they took this decision. It's not my decision. It's your decision. Decision that is part